Imagine getting a smooth 50K at 0% interest business funding for your business to either start, grow, or scale your company with Citizens Bank, and you didn't even provide any docs. Well, you don't have to imagine because I'm going to break it down on this video. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to qualify and how to go about doing so. So I'm not even going to waste any more time. You know what? Let's get it. What's going on? It's Colin Brown here from Business Credit Unlimited, and I'm back. All right. Hey. Before we go any further, make sure you like that video right now. Go ahead and hit the like button right now, right down there. You know where it's at. You know where it's at. Go hit the like button and make sure that you comment and subscribe. Now, let's get to it. Citizens Bank. This is a great bank. I love Citizens Bank, but you need to know exactly how to get funding from them if you want to get approved, especially at 50K. And we've gotten several clients approved with Citizens Bank. I'll put some of the approvals on the screen right now. And in particular, we've gotten clients over 50K with Citizens Bank. Most times I see videos like this on YouTube, they haven't actually gotten an approval from that amount. Or if they have, it's just the person making the video, but they've never done it for anyone else. They only got their approval, but they don't have other people's approvals. I'm actually doing this for my clients. But anyways, just let you know I know what I'm talking about, all right? Anyways, now let's take a look here. Citizens Bank. Let's look at the website first and see what that looks like. This is the bank, Citizens Bank, all right? And Citizens Bank is not going to be found everywhere, right, guys? I'm going to put that list. You know, I was going to say put it on the screen, but I'll go ahead and just write them out for you. So they're only located in Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Vermont, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. If you're not in one of those states or districts, in the case of DC, then you won't be able to get in here. You can try to do a foreign entity, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably still not going to work with Citizens. They've really cut down on those foreign entities. Okay, you can try as you might. If you have done it before, now I don't want to hear if you've done it before. I want to see if you've done it lately. If you've done it within the last 3 months, comment below and let me know. But for the most part, they've kind of stopped that. I've actually tested it, went through, and they do ask you if you are filing for an entity, if I'm not mistaken, on the application. But this is the business credit card you want to go after. They do have 2 business credit cards, Citizens Bank. They have the Everyday Points Business MasterCard, and then they have the Business Platinum MasterCard. So you want to go for the Business Platinum MasterCard because this one provides 0% interest for 12 months with no annual fee. So what that means is that you can use this card as much as you want to for the next year and not pay a cent on interest. Okay, that's amazing, especially when you're using the funding to grow your business, right? This is absolutely amazing. And the Everyday Points business credit card, you will be able to get points 1.5% in rewards, but it's only a 6 months period of 0% interest. Okay, but you can get a clean 5K in the first 90 days of opening. So I won't tell you to not go for this card, but if you're looking for 12 months, then you need to go for the other card. And this is just one of the approvals, just so you can see that we've actually gotten a client 50K with the Citizens Business Credit Card. This is the client Phil, okay? One of my clients, Phil. Now, let's get to it. Let's talk about some of the things that you need to know about Citizens Bank. Now, let's start with the personal side because we know this is going to be a personal guarantee, right? You're not going to be able to get 50K just by running through your business alone unless you have generated around $4 million annually in revenue. If you have a better shot at getting this at no PG. But for the most part, all business credit cards that offer 0%, they're going to be a personal guarantee. So get over it. If you're one of those people, get over it. All right. Now, personal credit score. I'm not in that out. Personal credit score needs to be a 750 plus. Dang, a 750, Colin. Oh, why do I need a 750? Oh, 720 is. Look, I don't care about all that. I ain't trying to hear all that, okay? You're going to need a 750 plus if you want a 50K approval with Citizens Bank, okay? It's a small investment in time and money in order to get a 750 plus score. If you're at a 500 right now, you can have a 750. Anybody can have a high credit score. Literally anybody can have a high credit score. It's all about how much time it will take you to get there. But anybody, no matter where you start at, you can start all the way over and get a 750. It's not that big of a deal. When you process it like that, you'll achieve the goal a lot faster. I see people all the time. I run ads on Meta, YouTube, and then the people in the comments, well, I got to be a 700 score. They always complain it. But it's like, come on, man. Anybody can have it. You got to set your standards higher than that. Now, if you have this, then ignore the rant for the last minute. But you're in a good position if you do, especially if you have low utilization. Citizens likes to see low utilization. They like to see credit history of at least 3+ years, right? That's going to help out a lot. No negatives, no late payments, no collections, no charge-offs, no late student loans, no back child support, okay? No bankruptcy, none of those things. You don't want any of those things on your credit reports for the last 7 years. If you don't know, go ahead and check. There's many ways to do that. You can even use Credit Karma. Not my recommendation, but still, it's a way to check something. Like, it's not going to be just completely off. Never seen someone with an 800 score check Credit Karma and they got a 500. So it's at least something, right, to get you started if you're not sure where you're at. Highest credit limit, 15K plus. Citizens is going to want to see that to give you 50K, okay? Prior relationship is not mandatory, but we've seen great results with and without it. So what I mean by a prior relationship, meaning you could go to Citizens with no personal credit card, no business checking account, no personal checking account, no loan, no merchant account, no CD account. None of those things to still be able to go in and get a 50K approval. Plenty of my clients have done it. However, if you do have it, it will help. I will never tell you that having a relationship before applying will not help. I will never tell you that. I'll tell you that some banks don't care as much, but I will never tell you, yeah, it don't matter. It's always going to help. Business checking, not mandatory prior to applying. Not mandatory, however, it's always a good thing to do so. You must open an account too, a business checking account, after you apply for funding. You get approved, you're going to want to have that, especially if you get the business line of credit, which this is more about the business credit card, but you can pretty much use the same things that I'm saying today and apply that to get the business line of credit with Citizens Bank too as well, which we can go here to the website and go to. If we go to business, borrowing and financing, and then we go to business lending, it'll show you their business line of credit option right here. Okay. And this is also where low annual fee, $150 for credit lines less than 100K, $250 for anything above 100. I'm glad Chase doesn't do that, because I'll be paying $250 on mine. But I wouldn't go here and like fill out this information right here. I would either go on a branch or use a business relationship manager. But you could go here. Yeah, no, that sends you right there. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't apply straight online like this using like a contact us form. You don't know if somebody's going to get back with you and when they will. I would want to control this a little bit more. So that's more talking about how to apply. I'll talk about that more later, but just wanted to show you that they do also have a business line of credit, and they also do have a term loan. Citizens Bank, they do. Okay, now let's go back. We already went over the following states. Okay, so it's not required to show liquidity in your business checking account prior to going for funding. Some banks care about this a great deal, but some banks do not. This is a bank that does not. However, if you open an account, and you do have liquidity, meaning you do have cash deposited inside of your business checking account, it will help your odds of approval greatly, okay? So I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying that we've done it without it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, typical limits. If you apply online or in the branch, typical limits that we've seen is going to be 15 to 35K. Okay, not using a relationship manager. I remember a client getting, it was been many years ago though, many years ago, like 22K or something like that, I think. Or that client had that before getting in, because we normally only use a business relationship manager. So typically our limits are 35 to 50K. All right. And we talked about the additional products that do have business loans, business lines of credit. They will typically require docs. What are docs? Bank statements and also tax returns, but not limited to those two types of documents. So they could ask, they being citizens, could ask for further documentation like a debt schedule or even projections and things like that, something that your accountant or CPA can help you with. Let me guys, I'm not ending this out. Let me know, guys, if you need a recommendation for an accountant too as well, just while I'm saying that out loud. Now, who do they pull from? What is Citizens Bank? Who they pull from? Typically, soft pull Equifax, but have been known to do a hard pull on Equifax and sometimes even Experian based on your geographical location, meaning based on which one of these states that you live in, it could be a different pool. So you have to be prepared. Really, I like to be prepared for all three bureaus. Sometimes we build strategies around, exactly which bureau is the strongest, right? Maybe your TransUnion is the strongest one. We're still working on Equifax with a late payment on that's only reporting to that one. So you go to the other two bureaus. Yeah, that's cool. But for the most part, we really want all three of your bureaus looking good because it's going to give you the best options. But that's another story. Either way, that's going to give you the best shot. It's just having all three. But say if you don't, just know it pulls normally Equifax or Experian. Okay. Now, here is the biggest secret. And I saved this till the end for those that's actually watching and paying attention and want to get this approval. If you're ready for some secrets about getting approved for this bank, go ahead and make sure you got to hit the like button on this one. Go ahead and hit the like button on this one because I really shouldn't even be giving this out, but I'm gonna give it to y'all today because y'all been messing with me, so I'm gonna get this to you. All right. Now, number one thing that Citizens likes to see is online presence. What does that mean? When you apply for funding with Citizens Bank, they are going to check your business online. A lot of you guys think that this is not the case. You can just skater around this like you're some type of ghost just applying, and the banks are not going to care what you have going on. They're not going to care about your credit, care how long your business has been established, all these things, and that's not the case. I've been in front of bankers, literally Googling my business, looking up my business right there in front of me. Guys, they do this. So you need to be prepared. So you need to have an online presence with your business. What does that mean? Your business needs to be registered with the 411. You need to have a website, and a website that they actually would lend to, all right, for an industry type that they would lend to. Okay, you need to have articles out there. You need to have a Facebook business page. You need to have even an Instagram business page. You need to be able to be searchable online. Okay. You need to have different things out there about you and your business if you want to get approved. That's why for each and every client that we send into Citizens Bank, we check all of these things for our clients and we guide them on exactly what they need to do based on where their business is. We check all this stuff for them. Okay, they got this, they got this, they ain't got this, they ain't got this. Okay, here's how we're going to open this for you. All you got to do is do this, click this, boom. So that way they do have an online presence. And when Citizens goes to look them up, boom, they got them approval. So that's what that looks like. If you're one of my active clients, you already know this. You know that we've done this for you. That's why I can't give you exactly what we do because it's not fair to our clients, but I'm at least giving you that. I'm giving you that, and you take that for what you will. If you're someone that you looking to do this yourself, you're like, hey, I just want this video. I ain't trying to pay nobody. That's fine. I gave you at least a solid outline on what to look for, and then you can try to figure it out there yourself. So that's what you must have with Citizens Bank. If you want to get that 50K bag, look, you need to have that online presence. All right. You need to have the personal profile. All right. You need to have the online presence. You need to be located in one of these states that we mentioned earlier. No prior relationship is needed, but if you have it, it's going to help your chances out a lot more. So this is how, in a pretty, good period of time, this is exactly how you get approved and how my clients have been getting approved for not only up to 50K, no, I mean literally 50K approvals, and all while providing no docs. Now, speaking of that, sometimes citizens can ask for docs on the business side. They can. Let's keep it a buck here. All right. They can sometimes. However, the client that I just showed you, there was no docs. Other clients that have gotten approved have asked for no docs. But here's the thing, though. Sometimes they ask for docs, and it's like, as long as what you put on your application wasn't crazy, they don't be tripping if you send in what you got. So, anyways, that's pretty much it, you guys. What questions do you have about Citizens Bank so I can see if I can help you get approved? Right? I would really like to help. Like I want to see y'all win. I want to see you get approvals. But if not, you could book a call with us. Hit the description box below. Do so or do not. Either way, it's cool with me. That's pretty much it, though, guys. Hit the like button again. It's my third time saying I don't care. Hit the like button again. Show your boys some love. Hit that subscribe button so you can know exactly when I upload these business funding videos, because guess what? They ain't stopping. I ain't letting up. So that's pretty much it, guys. See y'all in the next one. Go ahead and get that money, baby. Get them approvals for me. Peace.